What did one plate say to the other? Dinner is on me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Posh Foundation Challenge. And we are here with Brentford. We were going to do it in the last episode, but we ran out of time after an absolute demolition job against Norwich. We beat them 5-1. We're looking to continue our unbeaten run here against Brentford. We'd be happy with a draw. I still maintain that. I said that last episode. I would still be happy with a draw. Now, we've got a decision to make. Dembele is injured. I think I'm going to go with Ricky J. Jones. I'm going to bring Ricky J. Jones in. I can't justify playing Hino over him. Jones is going to get his chance. Dembele, unfortunately, not going to feature in this game, which means Cornes comes back onto the bench. And I'm also going to bring in Roldan at right back. He had a sensational game last time. So we're going to bring him in. And I'm actually going to play Muller over Kent. Hayden Muller is somebody that we promised game time to. He's one of our youngsters. I say youngsters. He's 23 years old. Where do we sign him from? We signed him from Millwall. Yeah, we got him from Millwall. I think we got him. Did we get him on a free transfer? We did. We got him on a free from Millwall. Since then, he's not really broken into our side. 13 appearances for Coventry on loan. He's not really done anything for us yet. Made 9 appearances so far this season. He's got to the point where he wants a little bit more game time. Honestly, he might be someone that we move on soon. 23 years of age. His ability is 2.5 stars. I always say don't go by the star rating. Look at their stats. Stats-wise, he looks okay, to be fair. You know, he's physically, he's pretty decent. Mentally, he's pretty good across the board. Technically, maybe could be a little bit better. I like his passing. I'm a fan of his work rate and his strength. That's what's important to me. So I think he's all right for now. Although it is agreed that he's a fringe player, so I don't know why he's complaining so much. Either way, I want to keep the morale of the club up here. I don't want it to plummet, so I need to make sure I am keeping to my promises. And Muller is one that we need to try and fulfill ASAP. Other than that, I think we're going to stick with the same lineup. No changes necessary. Everyone's fit. We rested them for a day following the Norwich game. Everyone looks ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. We could really close the gap here against Brentford. I'll show you as we get into it. I think we're just going to livecom the majority of this episode. Or we might fly through it and then I'll show you the FA Cup game against Leighton. I'm happy with either or. I think the team tour, I think my assistant's got it bang on. If you carry a last performance into this match, we'll do well. That's what we're going to go for. I mean, we played so well against Norwich. I'm really excited to see how we can do here against Brentford. This is a massive test. Let me just pause it real quick. Show you the league table. I bring it up even bigger? No. So as you can see, we are currently sitting 7 points behind Brentford. We could close that gap massively. We won't worry about the other teams. Just focus on Brentford. They're in the automatic spot. We can close that gap to 4 points. Now, I mean, anything's possible. Go ahead and play. Stuart Atwell is the man in charge of officiating today's game. Give him a red card, mate. Got our first highlight of the game, and it's Brentford with the throw-in. And Bremer's played it back to Mason Holgate, of all people, and Pinnock forward to Bernardo, who finds a ball. Was he onside? He looked like he was onside. The linesman was nowhere near him, by the way. If that had gone in and was given, I would have been quite disappointed because the linesman looked miles off his marker. Either way, it's been pretty close so far. 2 shots on target for us. None for Brentford yet, but they have a corner. It goes in at the back post, and it's gone behind. Davis is the one that's blocked it, and it has fallen behind for another corner. As we are man marking, Kimetto is able to head it away. Henderson helped out with the clearance, and we clear our lines for now. A very tense game. That's what this feels like as Brentford into the box. And surely nothing comes of this. And Bremo back to Lise Melou. And they're just keeping the ball really well. Patiently waiting for that opening. I was kind of hoping that we would steal the ball as it started well up here. This highlight, they're going to score. It did that little stuttery thing. It stutters when you're going to score. Oh, it's so frustrating. You know what? We've not played badly either. We're going to encourage the lads because we've been, we're doing okay. We've had shots on target. Unfortunately, they've just got that little bit more possession at the moment, and I'm making it count. 62%, 60% to 40%, I should say. And it has to be said, Roldan not having the same freedom to get forwards in this game as he did in the last. Zambia on a 6.5, Kemetio on a 6.3. They're struggling. Martin's on a 6.4. We're going to have to get them in and speak to them at half time and try and get to the root of this. Yeah, I think we can mention the possession. Absolutely. Is there any way to look at the analysis? Let's have a look. Analytical data. As you can see, the XG stats, they've just been getting better and better. We started okay, had a couple of chances, leveled out for a bit, sort of had a chance towards the end of the first half. Augustin Roldan struggling to perform. We've not really got out our half. Maybe we go a little bit more direct. Anything I can sort of think of right now. We've got passing into space on. Maybe just go slightly more direct. Try and find those balls in behind for the forward men. Even Jones and Martin on the wings. That might be the way forwards. Kick off the second half. As things stands, we drop back out of the top 6 and move down to 8th. Sheffield United, interestingly, currently down in 9th. It's so tight. It's so unbelievably tight. It's the first highlight of the second half. And we have got the ball after Brentford lose it from their throw-in. Cargbo, Jones, he's tackled. He's sort of lingered on the ball a little bit too long. And this guy, again, is in. And he's dinked the keeper. Facundo Calidio. It's his 20th goal of the season. He looks insane. I wonder who that is. I'm not familiar with him. Is he a regen, maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, he's absolutely mugged us off there. We're 2-0 down. Sinking without a trace. Encourage. Let's try and be a bit more positive more than anything. I don't want to make any subs yet. I don't want to change the tactics because we know the tactics work. If it's a case of their squad, man for man, is just better than ours, fine. All we can do is try. They'll go 10 points clear with this. I don't want to say this could rule us out of automatic promotion because, we've seen over the last month the gap that we've made up just by going a month unbeaten. So I wouldn't say it's over. It makes it more difficult, but we have a corner. Davis into the box. Cargbo headers it back. Oh, it's great. 15th goal of the season, and Cargbo with the header. Now we're going to make a couple of subs. I'm going to get Corness on for Jones. Play him as an inside forwards on attack. I'm also going to get... BRF is looking tired. I'm going to get Hino on for BRF. And we'll leave it at that for now. Look to keep playing positively. Another highlight straight from kickoff. We could get another goal really quickly. That makes things really interesting. Again, I'm still happy to take a draw from this, if that is an option. But Dolan, on the right-hand side, looks to play it into the box. Muller's done well to cut that pass out. He's done okay, to be fair. Muller hasn't had a bad game. Kemetio, on the other hand, has been shocking. 6.1. 76 minutes played. We're going to encourage the team. Can we get the tempo a little bit higher? With just over 10 minutes to play, can we find an equaliser? It would be a big, big point for us as well against Brentford right now. Just to stick around this group. Now, this is the group we don't want to fall out of. We don't want to fall down to where MK Dons are, because then, at this point of the season, it's going to be really hard to catch back up. He's offside. This linesman's had a shocking game. 5 minutes left to play. We're going to make one final sub. I think I'm going to bring on Vega. We're going to push him forwards as well. in that attacking playmaker role. Advanced playmaker, rather. See if he can help. Kimetio's dropped to a 5.9. He has been atrocious. He's gone up to a 6. A little bit better. That red doesn't look good on the bottom of my screen. Are we able to shout? We can encourage. We can encourage one more time. Let's go very attacking. Let's go for it. Come on, boys. We're going to pause the game. We are going to... we're going for it. We're going for this point. Use offside trap. Press. Get stuck in transition. Counter quickly. Over opposition defense. In fact, we'll play it to our target forward. Take long kicks. And let's see if we can get a goal in these 5 minutes of stoppage time. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. 94 minutes played. And it wasn't to be. 2-1 is the result at the full-time whistle. I'm not too disappointed, to be fair. Honestly, I'm proud of their efforts. Really good try. It's a great test for our side after a terrific run of form. I hope we can continue this form now. I hope that doesn't put a massive dent in our confidence as we just attend this press conference. Hopefully we can just carry on as we were. I don't actually know who we've got next. I know we have Leighton in the cup. Roldan and Cargbo set for a pay increase. Cargbo gets a goal bonus, 64 grand. And that's our first loss in 8 games. And we fall down to 8th. But still 2 points outside those 2 points off 6th and 5th. Only 6 points off Derby. We could well find ourselves in a playoff place. We've got Sunderland, Derby, and Cardiff. Sunderland, our bogey team. Cardiff having a not a half bad season. They're the team we don't really want to fall down behind. And Derby, of course, having a great season. If we beat Cardiff and Derby, we'll be back up there. That's for sure. So here I am, flying through to trying to get to this FA Cup game. Burnley have offered me a job. We're not going to accept it, obviously, because this is the Peterborough Challenge. We're looking to take them to Champions League glory. But it's interesting, Burnley, they are 19th in the Premier League. It's the first time a Premier League club has actually offered me a job. They are, the 19th, 13 points, only 6 points from safety. Now, any other save, and I'd probably accept that, but we are going to, unfortunately, decline cue the interview. Why did you decline the job at Burnley? Here it is. Lottie, I'll tell you why. Because they suck. No, I've got too much respect for Sean Dice. I'm leaving. No intention in leaving. I'm happy where I am. Let's get to this FA Cup game. Okay, we have just confirmed that Zidane Iqbal is going out on loan for the rest of the season to Crewe. He's not really played too much. He's had a couple of good games here and there. He's really not played much. He played in the Carabao Cup. He's made no league appearances. I don't want his development to sort of stifle. So let's get him out to Crewe. It's a good club. He'll get a lot of playing time there. We've got a couple of others on their way out as well. I think we've accepted a loan offer for Muller and Nielsen. My thinking behind them is we could keep them at the club as backups, but I've got 2 promises that I need to try and fulfill. This is an easy way around that. We don't have to fulfill this promise now. Okay, it's almost time for the 3rd round game against Leighton. We've had a couple of things to deal with. BRF has unfortunately picked up the flu, maybe tested positive. Should joke about that. So he's not going to be involved in the game. There's someone else as well who's not going to be involved in the game. Danny McNamara, he should make it 2 to 3 days. Probably won't use him though because we've got Roldan. Now, we are playing against Leyton Orient. They are in League One. However, I have always said from the very, very first season, our goal is to win the Champions League. I don't care about anything else, really, unless it helps us. And the quickest way for us to win the Champions League, in theory, is to qualify for a European competition via one of the domestic cups. So we are going to field the strongest team we possibly can. We've got a lot of time as well. We've got a whole week to rest before the Sunderland game. The only changes we need to make are BRF needs to come out, which means I think. Do you know what? Dembele's back fit. I am gonna put Ricky J Jones up top with Cargbo like this. I don't want him as a target forward though. I think we'll play him as a. No, we'll keep him. We'll keep him there. And then on the right hand side, we can bring in Dembele once again. We will put. Who do we put on the bench? No one. I'll put Simons on the bench. He's not really someone we've played. Now, this is a lad we picked up on a free transfer. He looks all right. And that's why he was picked up, because he was cheap. He's on 2K a week. He was free. And I just thought he might be a half decent backup. He's wanted on loan by half the league. But we'll put him on the bench. He may get a little bit of game time. Other than that, everyone else is set to go. We'll keep Muller in centre back for now. He is under bid. I'm going to keep him in centre back just to keep fulfilling that promise, just in case that loan move falls through. And we're going to play O'Reilly. Those are the only changes we're going to make. O'Reilly's is doing pretty well as well. He's developing nicely. He's now up to a 2-star ability. He's moved up from that 1.5 star, and he's still showing a little bit of promise. He could be a pretty good keeper. It could be better than Raymond in the future. He's only 20 years of age. And he's getting game time. I'm making sure he plays these cup games. I'm making sure he plays some of the midweek fixtures as well. So let's get into it. FA Cup. Let's get through to the 4th round. It's expected of us. We shouldn't be going out to Leyton Orient. Please don't embarrass me. We've got our first highlight of the game 25 minutes in. It's been a pretty miserable start. Look at the weather. It looks atrocious. Davis plays it inside to Martin, to Henderson. Doumbia finds Dembele, who shoots from range, and it's hit the crossbar and gone over. I thought the keeper might have got a touch to it. He didn't. 26 minutes gone. Still 0-0. I'm not worried. It's just miserable. Another highlight. I've just encouraged the lads as Roldan throws it into Doumbia. Roldan is having a great game once again. Fires it in towards Muller, who's very high up the pitch. Doumbia to Henderson. Cargbo. Back to Davis. Finds Cargbo. Oh, he's kicked in the box. He was just... to be fair, it didn't look like he got kicked. He just fell over. But we're going to take it. Cargbo is going to take the penalty. He's not missed yet. Did I say that? That's why. He tucks it away with ease. 16th goal of the season. And we take control of the tie. Very happy with that. It's another highlight. This time, Davis over on the near side, near to the dugout. He's found a ball to Cargbo into the box, and Cargbo's lashed at it. A little bit uncharacteristically. He's just completely swung a foot at it, and it's gone miles over. Davis now with a corner. Plays it into the box. What's happened? Oh, I don't know what had happened. I couldn't see. It went up for a goal kick. McGee takes this goal kick, and he's looking for his forward man. Doesn't find him. And now Roldan can travel with the ball. Cuts back in for Doumbia. Dembele. Roldan's made the overlapping run, but they choose not to use him. Instead, going back to Cometio. Now they use Roldan a little bit later on, who finds the ball inside to Cargbo. Lovely run by Martin off the ball. And it's cleared away. Muller is the one to collect this. Now, can he find a forward pass? You look at the left-back option. Davis is on, and they do use him. Henderson to Martin. Martin drives inside, finds a great ball to Jones. Can Jones finish this? He can. He puts it over. It just needs to be a little bit more composed, lads. We're having no chances, but we're just blazing it every single time. No need for it. It's going to be the halftime whistle. It's been a good first half. I think we can do better than what we're doing, and I hope to see it. In the second half, I'm looking to give an opportunity to some of these lads who we don't see very often. Garnham, Corness, Simons are probably the ones I'll look to bring on. But let's see what happens. Some very good performances. Cargbo and Roldan are doing very well. To be fair, our whole back line almost is doing brilliantly as we have another highlight. Roldan out on the far side. He's held up a little bit, finds a pass eventually to Cargbo, plays it to Dembele. Forced out wide. Can he get a ball into the box? Plays it back to Roldan. Finds Doumbia. Back to Roldan. What can he do here? Doumbia needs a bit of help. Cometio. And we're forced to recycle it as far back as Muller, who goes out wide to Davis. Martin. Back to Davis. Inside for Henderson. Very patient build-up from us. I'm liking it. Davis might have to go back to Muller again. No, he finds a good ball in. Jones, lovely reverse ball to Cargbo, who scores. That is a fantastic reverse pass by Jones. I mean, just take a look at this. It's a good ball from Henderson. I think it was Henderson who played it into Jones. Let's just double check that. Yeah, there's Henderson. Finds Jones. Look at this for a pass. Oh, he takes out 3 defenders with that little clip. Phenomenal. Okay, as the time whittles by, I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off Henderson. He's had a fantastic game. I want to give a chance to Simons. I'm interested to see what he can bring to the team. We'll keep him as an advanced playmaker. What's this? Whatever. We'll keep him as an advanced playmaker for now. We scored again. Who scored? Jones. I mean, hang on a minute. We scored again. Let's just come out of that. What happened? Henderson. Davis. Back to Henderson. Ball over the top for Jones. I mean, Henderson's got an assist. And Jones has popped it in. Okay. In that case, we're going to take off Doumbia. Let's take off Doumbia. Put Simons as the ball-winning midfielder. He's a little bit more comfortable in that role as well. And I want to give... let's get Corness on the right-hand side. And eventually, I think we'll bring on maybe Hino or Garnham. Maybe even Vega, to be fair, who's really struggling to get into the team just because of how well Henderson is playing. 65 minutes played. There's loads of time. It's only nearly 75 minutes played. We've got a free kick. I will be making a change after this free kick. Let's see what happens. Henderson, Jones, Cargbo, Corness finds Jones. I was going to say, Jones made that run off the ball. Again, he sort of panicked a little bit. I was going to tell them to calm down. And we're going to make our sub. We are going to bring on... we're going to bring on Vega for Henderson. I don't want to annoy his manager, so we're going to play him. 3 minutes of stoppage time, and this has just been a routine win, and it feels nice to say that as well. It feels like it's been a little while since I've been able to say that with Peterborough. A routine victory, 3-0. We are through to the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we've got the draw coming up straight away. We're going to fast forward. Let's try and get to that now. Any shocks in the cup? Let's have a look. Arsenal are through. Villa are through. Brentford through. Brighton replay. Chelsea beat Wolves. Everton just got past Oxford. Liverpool beat Huddersfield. Newcastle are out to Leeds. That's shocking. Leicester and City drew. So they're going to a replay. Norwich are out. Fulham are out. Fulham to Morecambe as well. United are out. Oh my God. Southampton have knocked out United. Burnley have been knocked out by Sunderland. Spurs have been knocked out by Watford. And Derby have been knocked out by West Brom. So a couple of shocks here and there. Okay, let's get through to the FA Cup draw. I'm going to fast forward it. Okay, so Hayden Muller has gone on loan to Birmingham. Does that mean that promise is off our list? Do we cross that off? Do we complete it? Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so we haven't got to worry about that. We need to try and increase Nielsen's playing time or loan him out. I think it'll be a loan that we get for him. Leif Davis, we did promise that we would try and sign a replacement and sell him. I might try and convince him otherwise. Watch his space. Ronnie Edwards, we're trying to sell him. He wants to leave. I'm happy for him to leave. He's not really pushed on like I wanted him to. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could try and offer him a contract. I don't think he'll accept it. And Kent, of course, is happy with his game time. But this is why we're here. The 4th round draw. We're going to click through. I feel like when I click draw all teams, quite often I'll get drawn against a team that I've not long played. I feel like if I do this, it's truly random. Arsenal get Brighton or Blackburn, so we're not going to come up against Arsenal. Morecambe I take. They get Forest Green. Bournemouth get Liverpool. Watford get Leicester or City. So that's quite a few big teams gone. Sheffield go to Palace. West Brom go to Chelsea. Kings Lynn or Crewe. We take that. Birmingham get it. Oh, here we go. We're out the hat. Who do we get? we get Sunderland. Oh, you cannot write this, man. We get our bogey team. West Ham, Southampton, Everton gets Bristol, Stoke, Sheffield, and Villa get drawn against Middlesbrough. That's a great game. But we get Sunderland. Oh, when is it? When is it? It's not long after we play them in the league. We have Sunderland next in the league. We will be playing them. Oh, it hasn't. Wait, it's not been put on the schedule list yet. We'll be playing them around here. I think the start of February, or maybe I think it's the beginning of February. We will be playing against Sunderland in the FA Cup. If you've enjoyed today's video, it's turned into a long one again. I need to stop talking. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the subscribe button. Please like the video. There's so much more on the way. Even outside of FM videos, I'm thinking about doing a couple of different videos regarding coaching. A lot of people seem interested about how I ended up in the Middle East coaching children's football and working alongside Southampton Football Club. So that's something that I might turn into a video soon. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. Hope you have a great day, guys, and I'll catch you real soon.